Yo, it's HPC, welcome back to Let's Play Fire Emblem Part 40. Or, oh man, I forgot what 40 was in Spanish. I'm pretty sure I remember, but I just don't want to say it. Anyway, yeah, we're in the 40s, you know. So yeah, we're going to do Elliwood's test he has to do in chapter 28, Valorous Roland. We see Nigel and Ninian there. This is a pretty important plot chapter as well, so be expected to see a lot of dialogue, not so much gameplay, because the actual mission itself isn't that long. So yeah, apparently Nigel's all like, "You'll be my tool." Mwahaha. So yeah, apparently Nigel's trying to use Nini to open the Dragon's Gate again, which is, you know, makes sense. And Nini's like, "No." Now we get a nice little portrait of Nigel being like, "Who is this?" So I wonder what Nini transform into. I don't know. Apparently something not human. It's pretty hideous. Maybe an elephant? I can imagine. Oh, I can't really imagine Nini as an elephant. That'd be kind of weird, to tell you the truth. So yeah, we're gonna go in the sealed lava cave because that's where Elliwood's little test thingamabob is. Now they're like, the lava is hot. Now we see Mr. 8 though being like chilling. He's just like chilling, you know. Surprised his beard hasn't catch on fire. Yep. So yeah, apparently we're gonna go get the Dundro, which is basically a weapon for Elliwood. Well, not really for Elliwood, but it's a weapon that can kill dragons. So yeah, that's what we're gonna get. That's basically like if you're wanting like a similarity, that's basically like Ike's Ragnar. Basically, the main difference being Elliwood can't even use it into the final chapter, so that kind of sucks. But then again, it only has like 25 uses, so it makes kind of sense, but still. But yeah, as you can see here, you can only bring 5 units in this chapter, which kind of sucks. So, like, I recommend you bring the 3 lords because they're gonna help you out a lot. I'm gonna use the A5 drops in Elliwood just because he's the lowest level and I thought he could use the growth rates. Also, I recommend you bring the 3 lords. Probably one of your paladins, and a magic user. Probably Urk because, or I want to say Nino because your Nino shouldn't be able to promote right now. She might, but I highly doubt it. Let me think. What else? Maybe Sarah. I don't know. Like, I don't know if Sarah would have a high magic stat, but you also want a high magic stat. Briscolia would also work. Like, you could use a warp stat. Like, I'll show you a different idea where you can make this a lot easier for you. Not a lot easier, because the boss himself isn't that bad, but so yeah, I brought Urk along. I did a test run of this. I brought Briscolia, and it still worked for me. Urk kind of went a bit more swimmingly, so you know. Because Urk could actually do some decent damage. For sure, you could do like 15, 14, but Urk could do like a good amount. And since he is bolting, that helped me out too. So yeah, as you can see, Elliwood cannot be actually like connected because there's both 2 walls and like 3, I guess, technically. And the left side, there's each 1 wall that you can break to actually get to the boss. There's a boss on the other side of the wall. So yeah, this is a pretty short chapter for like. And the difficulty for it is not that hard at all. If you just bring the 3 lords and then probably a paladin or a unit that can move high. Don't bring a Pegasus Knight, but don't put it on the right side because there's a lot of archers there. So I recommend you probably bring like, unless you have the Delphia shield, which then you know you can, but it's better recommended you just bring Florino or Theo or Heath to the left side than say the right. So yeah, Lynn got a level up. That was a pretty nice one. Lyn's stats are pretty even for like her offensive ones, her right ones, I guess. Like her defense is alright for like 11, but I don't know. I guess I can expect amazing defense like Lowen has. Man, I just love my Lowen right now. It's just amazing. Because like his attack stat isn't that bad. Like it's, you know, 16. Like you can say like saying at like 21 by then, but then again, Lowen can survive a lot more hits and he can do a decent damage as well. And he has nice HP as well, 50. That's pretty good. But yeah, as you can see, there's a lot of archers in the right side, so you might want to equip like a javelin or something to do some extra damage if you want, but it's not necessary. Also, there's these little, like, you can see these little, like, fire, spots you can go on. If you go on them, you lose 10 HP, so be careful when you go on those, you know. Most of the time, you shouldn't wear it as much, like, you're not gonna die or anything, you're just gonna, you know. It's only 10 damage. Also, I turned on my animations. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, I kind of forgot to tell you. But yeah, I'm turning on the animation now, because about all these I play in a user promoted, so might as well. I kind of forgot how cool the animations look, in fact. I think they look like the console games have like a better critical animations in my opinion, but like regular animation, I just like the Game Boy Advanced ones because like they're very fast and fluid. They're not like they're not like stalling, I suppose. But you guys can see we get to see some cool criticals. They just criticals usually just are pretty easy to spot. They just make three little triangle like a triforce and then attack. So you see a couple of criticals, but not a lot. Most of these guys have decent critical percentage, like 8, but it's not like a lot. But yeah. So yeah, criticals. I mean, no, not criticals. But yeah, that's the animation. They look pretty cool, I have to say. It looks. I like looking at the critical animations every now and then. I don't, play with all of them on every time, but they're just cool to look at, I just generally turn them on like when I first get a couple of the characters, and I think it's like the final chapter I'll turn them on, but for then I just don't really care. Also, Len will be pretty useful in this chapter, or because she can use a sword and a bow, so you have a long ranged and a short ranged fighter in your hand, so yeah, that's pretty nice. Also, Elliwood, he should be alright in the middle. Maybe if your Elliwood sucks, because that is a possibility, you might have a little trouble, but overall, a lot of these guys are axe users. There's only like a couple sword users, but then again, you should have the advantage because you should put a lance on him. So overall, Elliwood side is really easy. This chapter itself is probably one of the easiest ones in the game. The next one that we're doing is really easy, surprisingly. Yeah, we can see some cool bolting spells to do some 12 damage. Also, I recommend you bring like a Vulnerary Elliwood because it's hard to heal him because like you can't bring a healer to his side until like the very end, but if you do that the boss might attack you. So yeah. Anyway, you want to also bring the Iron Room to Elliwood because that's pretty useful against the boss. The boss himself I'll explain later because I always do that. And here look how cool Hector's sword is. It looks so weird, like a steel sword. It looks so big and like it wasn't like it doesn't look I guess like maintained, I suppose. Like if you look at like a Lowen's sword, it looks decent, and there's like a gigantic one. But yeah, you can bring Saint or Lowen or Kent if you use him. I guess you can bring Kent though, I don't know. I guess Kent would be the red color. Cause I guess Lowen is like yellow, so he gets the yellow color, and like Saint is the green, so he gets the green color. So I'm guessing Kent gets the red color because he's the red. But yeah. It feels so weird though, honestly, tell you guys the truth. Having this much HP, I'm on my second tier, because I've been playing Radiant Dawn. And like, in second tier, you don't have as much health, because you get most of your health, like, during the third tier class. But man, the third tier classes are so awesome though, to tell you the truth. Like, they had so many cool skills, like, they're repeating skills, but they are really cool. They're really useful too. Especially like the True Blades, it's really cool. How they have Astra, which is basically 5 consecutive attacks in a row. So that's pretty nice. Some of them also have pretty good ones, like Soul for like Gold Knights and stuff like that. They're pretty cool. That's like the reason I like Radiant Dawn though. Especially like part 4 where you can like split the army in 3. That's pretty cool. It's pretty weird though, to tell you the truth, not having girl mercenaries on the girl army. But I'm not gonna spoil that much of the plot itself because you might be able to play it, but you might be able to play. Yes, that makes a lot of sense. What I meant to say is you might be playing it, and I don't want to spoil any major plot things. So yeah. The Game Boy Advance and Sacred Stones, ah man. Sacred Stones in this game both kind of had a similar plot. Sacred Stones kind of had a different one, but they both kind of are, not really, I don't know. I guess it kind of did, because, the main protagonists both had, like, prince friends, like, a princess and a prince. So I guess, you know, Elliwood kind of had that, but it wasn't a princess and a prince. I guess technically, though, it would be, though, because they're the Marquise's, like, son and stuff. I guess Hector not, I guess, I don't know. I guess Hector would be considered a prince, though. If his dad was the king, then he let his brother take over. Yeah, he would be a prince, so I guess, the only person that wouldn't be a princess, I guess Lynn wouldn't be, because she would be like a grand princess? I don't know. But yeah, for Loan, I'm going to show off all the sword ones. I'm going to turn on the animations for a while because we only have like 3 more chapters to go, you know, guys. You might as well see them. Unless I feel like they're taking way too much time, but I highly doubt that's ever going to happen. But yeah, as you can see, I'm putting Urk near the lava spaces because I didn't really feel like doing anything. Oh, we get into the fire crit. The magic critical don't look as awesome, like, except for the really big spells, they look pretty awesome, but like, normal spells like fire, they don't look as awesome. Because they're just like regular fire, you know. But yeah, I recommend you probably like try not to do that because it might screw you over sometimes. So, I recommend you try not to, but if you have to, then go ahead. So, like, if you look at the fire animation from that guy, it looks pretty much the same, except there's like little flames embroidered onto him, like a L fire, but yeah, doesn't look as amazing. As you can see here, Hector's dodging like a pro. So yeah, Eric got some damage, but overall, he's gonna... that's hilarious, some guy died. But yeah, I think when I did this for Skelly, I went a bit more faster, I think. I don't know, like... I guess it made some sense, but... I don't know. Like, I guess not, because I did, like, actually kill those archers. I don't know, I need to have for Skelly, I don't know. You're gonna decide to move Hector to get the kill, even though like he is in the range of the 10 damage, but the 10 damage really won't screw you over. There's only like one stage that has boating. No one else can really screw you over, and Hector should have a lot of health by now. So my Hector, he's doing pretty good. His main weakness is probably, I don't know, he can double a lot of enemies, so it's not speed. Maybe skill or luck? I don't really know. Hector's turning out really nice. Like his resistance pretty good too as well. Here I'm gonna use a boating on this guy. Because I didn't really feel like taking more 10 damage. So I was like, you know, screw this crap. I should bring more ranged weapons though, but it's like, I don't like using them as much. Probably because they've been more inaccurate for me, so. But yeah, I'm gonna drop a fire because, man, it's so stupid how they don't have Marliness in this chapter. But anyway, it doesn't really matter, I guess, technically, to tell you the truth. So yeah, Lynn dodges like a pro. That makes no sense though. Why would you dive down for a lightning strike or thunder? That's kind of stupid. There is a lightning though, but kind of a weird lightning. I don't know. That looks really weird for lightning. Always calling magic spells not like all games thunder. Always thought that was really weird, but then again, it would kind of weird if we called it lightning. I guess it wouldn't. I guess if you think about it though, if we started off with lightning, it wouldn't be as weird to us. I guess, but I don't know. You know, Final Fantasy, every game is called Thunder. Yeah. And then like once you get to the higher promotions, they're called Thunder 2, Thunder 3, or Thunder Arga from like you know, from like the newer games. And you know what I learned yesterday, guys? There's a Final Fantasy 14. I actually didn't know that because like I thought because it was like the MMORPG one, not an actual new one. Because I was like, wait, why did they have Final Fantasy 14? So I was looking at IGN. I was looking into like random video reviews, and I found Final Fantasy XIV Online, or it just said video reviews. So I didn't think it was actually the online edition. Well, I actually did. I just didn't know it was called Final Fantasy 14. So, yeah, I was kind of surprised. I was like, whoa. I guess Square Enix doesn't really talk about their MMORPGs that much because they're not as good, I suppose. Because I think if any RPG deserves to be an MMO, like from a video game, like for like any console, probably gonna be Pokemon. But I'm still debating whether or not that'll be interesting enough. Here, guys, me and Akai did to show Lynn's critical animation. Actually, no, I had no intention of doing that. Her Lynn's critical animation looks pretty sweet though. Like all these random Lynn's attack. Sword Masters look similar, but not as cool. Not as cool as I would say. Look at Headshot Josh like a pro. But yeah, I got like the people said that it wasn't as good. Like IGN gave it like a 5.5, I think. Cause yeah, like it looked pretty nice and stuff they said, but like it was a too like I wouldn't say complicated. They just had like a really bad interface, stuff like that. I don't know. Maybe if you do have Final Fantasy 14 and you do enjoy it, you know, I'm not really into the whole MMORPG thing because one, my computer rarely can handle it. Like I have like a new computer. The thing is, my graphics card is really bad. It's only like it's like the huge Intel high def one, so it's not the best graphics card. But I don't know. I don't know if I ever will get into PC gaming. I kind of do, but at the same time, it's kind of like I don't know. Cause like there's some PC games I do like playing, like Minecraft. I have that, but I rarely play that because my computer really can't handle it. Yeah, that's kind of sad when your computer cannot handle Minecraft, but it just lags a little. Not a lot, but it lags. So. I hope when I get older and when I have more money, that's what I want to save up for. I probably want to get a new computer or a new laptop that has like a better graphics card. I don't know about a Mac, but if I can, yeah, probably. But I don't know. I think Macs are just too much of a pain sometimes. Cause there's only a couple of people I know that do have a Mac, and there's some interesting stuff I learned, like how they always have like the newest Office. Like my friend, he has a Mac, and he has 2011. So I was like, what? There's 2011 out? He said it's only from Mac, so I was like, oh. So that was kind of weird. Anyway, the boss, he's actually, I don't know if I would say challenging. But you know what, you're gonna want to watch out because he has a tomahawk, which is basically the equivalent to a better hand axe. It's like the best one, I think. I don't know, cause yeah, tomahawk is the best weapon thing. So yeah, and he's a high critical percentage because he's a berserker. So like you might want to watch out. That's why I have the iron rune on Elliwood because I plan to get the boss kill with Elliwood. And it would kind of suck if he didn't have one. And let's see. So yeah, you want to make sure you don't break the walls right away because he will go after you. He is a moving boss. And this is where it kind of gets a little easy. If you have, say, Perscalia on the right side, because from what I've noticed, the right side goes a bit more faster, you can actually do something really cheap. Because as you can see, you don't actually kill this guy. What I mean by that is like you don't actually have to kill him. It says go to a specific space. So what you can do is if you have Perscalia or Lowen knock down the wall, go where the space is, like not right next to it to the left, and then you use the warp staff. You can have Elliwood go right on that space, and basically you will beat the chapter. I don't recommend you do that because the boss himself isn't that challenging. It's pretty easy. So yeah, he's not that challenging, but he does have a high critical percentage that does kind of might screw you over. Like it did for me. Well, not really, but after the test file, like Hector, he died from it. Like that sucked. Here I had to cut the video because I saved and tried to attack him, see what would happen, and I died. So I just tried again, and basically just had a new strategy. So, cheer your nips. I didn't cheat or anything like that. I was just testing to see whether I would die or not. So I didn't want to re-record this, or did I? No, I didn't. Because the following stuff after this is like a lot. It's a big plot chapter, like I said. always like the warriors look pretty cool though, I have to say. The warriors in this game, and like Radiant Dom have a Radiance, you know, they don't look as cool, but the cool thing about them is the whole 3D animation. The thing I like about the Game Boy Advance ones, they kind of pay more attention to the detail of the character models. You know, they don't like, you know, you can tell like a significant difference from each character basically. For an example, how like if you look at the paladins, you know, Sane is yellow. Low one is yellow and Sane is green. So you can tell the difference, you know. And Urk, I think he got a critical. That's pretty nice. Not the best level up though, but hey, he had defense, which you know, about every match user needs. Anyway, I've been playing a lot of not really a lot of. I've been playing Shadow Dragon Alliance. Actually, not too bad. Kind of weird though, like in the first, like if you do the prologue, someone has to die, like seriously, just like make someone like go away. I'm like, what the heck? I just put like the pre-promoted units. I'm like, he's probably not gonna be I'm not gonna use him, so there's no point of having him around. It's kind of stupid though, I actually do that. Shadow Dragon though, it looks pretty nice though, for the graphics wise, it looks pretty cool. I might do a let's play of the game. I still haven't decided that, but if I ever do, you know, watch out for it. It's not really that hard though, to tell you the truth. I found it stupid though, like, whenever I got my archer dude, like, he didn't even have a bow. I'm like, what the heck, dude? How don't you have a bow? I'm like, what the heck? And like, yeah, there was like this new weapon I found though, from a Pegasus Knight. He had like this wing spear, which is pretty cool. It was basically, I think it's probably like a spear only for like, Pegasus Knights, because wing spear maybe for like well, I don't know. I don't know if wyverns can use lances in that game, but it looked pretty interesting. I mean, not the wyverns, the game. I'm like on chapter I think 2. It's pretty fun, but I don't know. I'm not having the best time. It's not hard because so far it's pretty easy. But yeah, I'm gonna kill Mr. George with Elliwood with the Iron Lance. I just did that because I wanted some laughs, because you know he couldn't do anything to me. Honestly, Elliwood's stats so far looking decent, I would guess. They're not amazing because they're not, but they're okay to say none the least. Like for Elliwood, because he's a balanced shooter, like I said, and he's doing pretty well, I guess. But honestly, I'm probably gonna give all my stat boosters to Elliwood now, because I don't really see a reason not to give it to Elliwood. It's kind of like you're not gonna give him that. Why would you not? So anyway, we read the chapter and we got 10 minutes of non-stop dialogue here, guys. Hope you enjoy. I'm not gonna leave though. But yeah, Athos comes back. It'd be cool if you guys could use Athos. Cause I already record. I don't know. I'm guessing you don't, but anyway. So yeah, Athos is gonna call Roland. Roland looks pretty young. Kind of surprised that he's that young. Like, he's just a ghost. He's not like an actual human, but he's pretty young for like a hero of the 8 dragons. So yeah, apparently he's like, hey dude, I need some help, bro. Plays in this guy with blood, some strength. So yeah, he's gonna give us Dundrun, or how you pronounce that sword name. He's gonna help his children, which I guess technically it will be his children, but so yeah, apparently he left and Athos got the thingamabob. Well, he didn't get the sword, actually. No, he did not. It'd be cool if they had like a little thing, like how they Sacred Stones, where you could play as the enemies. The other thing of the creature cameo was basically like, in a Sacred Stone, there's a lot of like zombie enemies and stuff like that. And like, there's like this creature cameo where you basically need to beat this entire tower. And you have like all these enemy units or units you've seen before. It's really cool. It'd be cool if you use like the 8 warriors and stuff. Or they made like a new firing game about that. Like they actually made like a firing game showing you the 8 warriors that did such things, you know? Like you meet Athos at a young age and stuff like that. That'd be pretty interesting for an idea for Fire Emblem. If they ever make one for the Wii U and the 3DS. Well, they probably are gonna make them. I don't see why not, because they made one for the GameCube and the DS and the Game Boy Advance and the Wii, and they had it like throughout Nintendo's history. So I don't think Nintendo's just gonna ditch it. But yeah, apparently now Elliwood has the ultimate sword of awesomeness, the Dundrun. Now something's coming our way. OMG, it's a dragon. I like how it was like, OMG, it's a dragon, and that character's like, hey, what's that thing? Now Lynn's like, it's a dragon. Funny thing is, in this part, you cannot actually control the dialogue. You actually have to. You can't press A or anything. You can't even skip this dialogue at all. That's how important this plot point is. Yeah, apparently Elliwood's just gonna kill the dragon like a boss. Looks pretty awesome there. It's like, I'm just gonna kill you, mister. Ultimate Sword Slash. Pshoom. Dead. Mwah. Yeah, it was like, hey, you alright, bro? Why would he not be, Hector? He just killed a freaking dragon, dude. Like, holy cow. He ain't even wasting time. He was like, okay, I'm gonna kill you, man. Bam. It's like the one thing I hate about some movies and anime, how they like make the battles a lot drawn out. But anime battles, like, I like a lot of Naruto, I like and Bleach and One Piece, and their battles are really cool. One Piece, their battles are alright, they're not amazing. Bleach has a lot of cool battles. The storyline is pretty weird, like it's all drama, not really drama, but it's kind of weird. And Naruto, I like Naruto a lot because to me it's a good balance of epic battles and like leading up to it as well. They have a nice pacing. Sometimes they don't, but sometimes they do. So yeah, apparently Ninian was a dragon. OMG. So yeah, apparently Ninian is a dragon, which is awesome. I got kind of confused here at this point of the game. I'm like, wait, this makes no sense. I'll explain later. So yeah, apparently Nose is now getting controlled by this guy. He's like, Nose, come to me. Now, you know, he got him. So yeah. I just like how Elliwood is like his body's like shadow. It's like, no, Elliwood, no. You're not involved in this at all. This is like chill your nerves. So yeah, I would make this go a bit more faster, but you can't even control the dialogue. Like if you press A, you can't even make the dialogue go faster. I'm not lying, guys. So yeah, and you can't even skip it too. So the game really wants you to see this cutscene. I don't know why. It's important, but it's not the most important cutscene. Like it would have been more sense to show like the one where like Elliwood's dad died and stuff. But this, I don't know. So yeah, apparently the dragon gate cannot be opened by humans. So what could that mean? Oh man, I kind of spoiled that Ninian was a dragon. Holy cow. Sorry guys, that was kind of obvious though, in my opinion, because, you know, he said Ninian was useless, you know. Yeah, I'm sorry. But anyway, you're gonna learn sooner or later, so yeah, apparently she just passed through the gate. She's like, I'm not gonna go back home. So yeah, she refused to eat this guy, and then she wandered lost and alone until she was slain by the hand of the L1 and she loved. So yeah. Also, this was pretty depressing if you think about it, honestly. That's really depressing. But yeah. I haven't actually recorded the final chapter, guys, yet. I'm going to probably today. It's today's Sunday, August 28th, 2011. So yeah. This probably won't be uploaded though, like until September probably. I actually know it's gonna be uploaded today. My bad. This, not the final chapter. This. The final chapter is gonna be uploaded probably. Let me think. 29th. It's gonna be. I don't know. I'm thinking about uploading the side quest for the next. I know. Oh, never mind. Yeah, I'm probably gonna upload the side quest and the regular quest because the side quest is really short. So yeah, apparently Ninian, so yeah, basically Ellie was in shock that he killed Ninian, and now she's gonna use her last dreams to, whatchamacallit, transform into a human again, so. So yeah, apparently Ellie was really pissed on me, he's like, you foul demon! How could you? I wonder if it was like a rated M game, he was associated another word. So yeah, Elliwood was like really losing at me. He's like, oh my gosh, man, calm down. Like I just like take a chill pill, bro. So yeah, apparently Ninian's like gonna transform back into a human. And this is what kind of confuzzled me in a way, cause like I'll explain a bit later. So yeah, apparently Lord Elliwood equals Ninian. Never mind. So yeah, apparently Ninian's gonna talk to Elliwood about some stuff. Yeah, I still stand by the thing that Ninian is probably 16. Cause she can't be 14, honestly, that'd be kind of weird. I guess technically though, if you think about it, if Ellie was 22, maybe it could work, maybe. I was thinking about how like in this poor conversation they get married, I'm thinking like, I was thinking they probably got married like right after, but then again, kind of stupid. They didn't. I guess it kind of makes sense. She could be that age. So yeah, Ninian died. Dun dun dun. Which kind of sucks. This is where I kind of got confused. I was wondering if like Ninian somehow like comes back alive. Don't spoil it, because I'm probably gonna learn soon enough. But I'm guessing she will stay alive, going for the support ending. But if she doesn't, that'd be kind of weird. I mean, that really would be weird. So yeah, guys, I think Ninian's probably gonna survive. If you think that's spoiling something, honestly, it's not really. And we're gonna see 8 to use 4 which is an awesome spell. Dang, 8 to go has 7 HP. Holy cow! So yeah, 8 is gonna even do a dent to this guy. So that's pretty troublesome. Yeah, that's pretty much the chapter, guys. If you are wondering, I'm gonna say adios. Oh, question of the day. I kind of forgot about that. What was your biggest like? What were you like? What was your OMG moment from a fire game? Mine was probably discovering the Black Knight was Zelgius. Spoilers if you're playing Rainy Dawn or Path of Radiance, you didn't even know that. I'm really sorry, but I mean those are big. I was like, wow. It kind of made sense to me thinking about it, but I guess it's really interesting how he was the Black Knight. I'm not gonna first saw like after I learned the truth and all that kind of stuff. But I won't tell you that because that'd be kind of spoiling. So yeah, apparently these guys know each other. Apparently they were BFFs 500 years ago, eh? Apparently Nigel is pretty old too. That's pretty chill. Or is it pretty chill? That's yet to be found. But never mind. So yeah, this chapter would have gone by a lot more. It's not that long. It's only 30 minutes, 32. Not that long. Man, my last one was like 49. Holy cow. I always wonder whenever my upload thing actually uploads, because I usually, since my upload time is generally really, I like to upload during when I sleep, because honestly I don't have that much. I have time during the day. It's just my internet goes so slow. I really can't do anything for like a good 4 hours, and you know you can just like go outside, but I'm not gonna go outside, you know, in like 90-degree weather for 4 hours, you know. So now Nels is like, oh, I'm right. I like how like Lynn's just crying in the background, and like Hector's like, I got my axe, bro. Anyway, this is GoTensP2 here saying adios.